let's do this. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chicken Police. We are here in Ibn's bedroom, or is it Albert? We don't know. I think we can just start with the questioning here because we want answers and we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. That was quick.
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in the gizzard, of course.
Okay. Nice. What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see. I didn't have to behave like Ibn. They only had to believe I'm him.
Manipulate. Oh, just gonna switch sides again. Okay. You wanted to wrap everyone around your dirty little fingers, didn't you? Why did you decide to take your brother's place? Manipulator. Imposter. Okay, so let's take a look. You wanted to wrap everyone around your dirty little fingers, didn't you? That's like more of a offensive question. I think this is more about his motive. Like, let's have him talk about himself.
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Yeah, as you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately.
Yeah.
And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you? What a comfortable excuse.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
You can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler, but you won't get far with that.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
Oh boy. Oh. Cruel. Yeah. You wanted to... Okay. Why did you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately? Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler? I mean... He might not even know who he really is. That would be... like too revealing that he is in fact not Ibn. And I don't think that his little lunatic brain would understand that if he did. I mean, he would not say, oh yes, yesterday I believed I was Ibn, so let's ask him that.
Why did you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately?
That's an interesting question, you see, but the answer is exceptionally simple. No matter how strange it is for you to understand, I loved my brother.
Weird way of showing your love, Albert.
You can't understand that. He was my everything, the only one who was close to me. Until I met Natasha.
She took your brother's place pretty quickly, didn't she? There's not much room in your heart, as I see it.
No.
Yeah, you're understanding the situation, detective, but you know, very well it's not that simple. Ibn was my brother. I loved him despite all of his flaws and foul, petty lies. And that's why I couldn't kill him.
No, but he
Not
did in the
immediately.
end, right?
Unfortunately, tearing out his tongue wasn't enough. Yeah, I must admit I've underestimated him.
And poking out his eye?
Oh, that was just an accident, Mr. Featherland.
Just an accident? You're a dirty, clucking son of a vermin, Albert.
Please, don't be vulgar, Sonny. It's too dangerous in your current situation, and
Oh.
it doesn't even suit you.
So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now? Does it make you happy to control others, Albert? Do you enjoy tearing out your own brother's tongue? How did it feel? Okay, so that's the thing. I had the issue with like the last question, because like, is he aware that he is like, what it's called, schizophrenia? I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. That he has like a split personality. Is he aware of that? We don't know that, because then he must be aware of the fact that like his other personality threatens Natasha, so I don't know. I mean, this would be like being cruel to him, and I don't think that's good in our situation, so... Oh boy, this is so hard.
Does it make you happy to control others, Albert?
I was never the type. Not until I become one with my brother. He was different. He lived for this. He wanted to rule everything he set his gaze upon.
Haven't you done the same with Natasha?
I did, Detective. Exactly the same. And that's when I started to become one with my brother.
Do you mean before brutally mutilating and killing him?
Yeah. Long before that, Detective.
Okay, oh... So he seems aware of his, like, personality. What would you do if Natasha found out? Kill her too? What made you think you can deceive Natasha? I don't know, I don't want to be like that offensive, like, ugh, what if you flop? Like, maybe we can play on that imposter thingy, like he's very self-confident, like he would... Natasha would have never found out.
Natasha?
Because Natasha loved Ibn in her own unique way. Yeah, and if there's anything that can blind an animal, it's love and hate. Everything revolves around these two things, Mr. Featherland.
Is everything black and white to you?
No. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean...
Everything's gray in this world.
Ah, okay.
Only two things have color.
Love
and hate.
I see you understand now, Sonny. Yeah, we're not that different, you and I.
Albert, you're everything I'm not. And I'm everything you're not, believe me.
I mean, in the end, it's like his love and hate thing. Like, the one personality is love and the other is hate, so... Yeah, I think that's his motives, yeah, like both of his motives for both of his personalities.
If that makes it easier for you, Detective.
Okay. That was your plan, take his place and live happily ever after?
That was your plan.
Oh, he's
Take
shivering.
his place and live happily ever after.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
Is what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you to understand.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but Maybe I can turn that cruelty against him.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we just have that one.
Decided to kill him, Albert?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Fiddleland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha, who was shivering under the weight of my gaze.
Okay. I mean, can it be that like his one personality is like Ibn and his other personality is just himself, Albert?
You simply fell in love with her? End of story?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Fiddleland. Love is, just chemistry. What I felt was more than that.
Everybody thinks that, Albert. But we all feel the same. We're just fools.
No, Mr. Fiddleland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny.
Oh boy.
I was him by then. He just didn't know it yet.
Okay. You enjoyed leading everyone by the nose, didn't you? What did you do to make what did you do that made Ibn get you locked up? Oh. You're just a cheap copy, you know that, right? Do you think you can explain everything with your insanity? Maybe I can turn that cruelty against him, though. The most cruel thing would be that. Like, you're not Ibn. I don't know if the goal is to, like, gain his trust here. Because we should... Okay, let's just do that. We can redo the interrogation if we get shot. Get shot.
I wasn't insulting you. I was saying out loud what we all know very well.
Don't force my hand to pull the trigger ahead of time. There are many things you'd still like to know, wouldn't you?
Why don't we get it over with, Wessler? Pull the trigger and let's finish this pathetic charade.
You think I don't dare do it?
This madman. If you loved Natasha so much, how could you lie to her all along?
If you loved Natasha so much, how could you lie to her all along?
We lie the most to those we truly love, Santino. Isn't that right?
It shouldn't be that way.
You mean your wife, don't you? See? That's how it goes. We lie because we don't want to cause even more hurt.
What you did, Wessler, is nothing like Molly or me. What you did was out of simple selfishness and cowardice.
Watch what you're spitting out that dirty beak of yours, Santino.
I'm not afraid of you, Wessler. You'd better get that into your small little rat brain.
Oh boy.
Classic mistake, Mr. Fiddleland.
I'm very close to breaking him. But if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant.
Oh boy.
It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds.
Oh. If you still had a spine, you'd put that gun to your own head.
Oh my god.
Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind. Well, I don't know if I should suggest that he's like, you know, killing himself. Oh boy.
Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was simply amazing, gentle, kind, lively, but still so distant.
You're telling me.
Oh god, he's blinking like so fast.
Everything's full of charm and grace, and everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
I think I do, yes.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see? It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Was?
I think I've corrupted her. She's not that gentle
Okay.
and pure creature I painted on the canvas anymore. I
No.
ruined her. She became rotten under my hands.
I hope he does not plan to kill her because like this, she's not pure anymore. Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
I mean...
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me. Can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
Yeah.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for a long time. Ibn idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more
the one's
extreme,
love,
and more
the one's
true than
hate.
love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling. And infinitely red.
Painted red.
Just like love.
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
And the threats? Which one of you was that?
Albert.
Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so different after all.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert.
That was bad. Ooh. Well, I think we're just gonna take it as it is because I mean he's insane. We won't get like that much more information out of him, so let's just do that. Oh boy. Please don't jump in front of us, Marty. It was Natasha, right? Yep. Oof.
So, you heard everything.
I heard everything.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
And thank you. If it weren't for you...
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before firing.
About who to target?
You know, I truly loved Ibn.
But it
But
wasn't
this man
him.
wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly...
Molly. Oh, the police is arriving.
The cops. But how? How do they know?
Olivia?
I have no idea, Marty.
Do not look at me. I did not call them.
Olivia?
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her. Hello, boss.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boss.
Now, before you say anything, we can explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already told
Oh,
me.
Monica.
Monica.
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
Thanks, Mon.
Oh,
Should we
Monica.
say we owe you one?
You know already, boys.
Shoes.
Shoes are my weakness.
Hey, mine too.
Of all the furry, we don't
Marty, don't.
And boys,
Good
yes,
work.
boss.
don't believe you'll get away
Ah.
with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from both of you with all the details. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us. Right after I figure out myself what the hell just happened.
Yep.
What Marty's trying to tell you is that we had good reason to investigate outside the law. But we're sorry.
What happened to you, Sonny? You're sorry?
He's so
Did you hit
soft.
your head?
Why does everybody keep asking that? So can we go now, boss? Without getting handcuffed?
Don't give me ideas, Sonny.
What's Monica doing?
Thanks, boss.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. Clues. Natasha saved all lives at the last minute once Albert had revealed everything. So there we go. That's it. But is it really over? I don't know. And what about Lewis? What a surprise. In the end, she was the one who pulled the trigger and saved us. But of course, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. Yep, that's right. The old man's small, hairy, soft, hairy heart softened in the end, huh? And all it took was the downfall of a gangster empire. Nothing more. Yeah, just casualties. Monica knew to... I can't talk, sorry. Monica knew what we were up to and informed the boys just in time. If not for her, Wessler's goons would have most likely riddled us with bullets. Yeah. Albert would have done anything to prevent his secret from emerging, but it was too late. Natasha felt something wasn't right with him, and Albert knew he couldn't get away with it. It's simple. Deadly simple. Hey, Timothy. You want an interview?
How did you find your way here, Tim? Always where the trouble is.
Always where we are.
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind behind all the dark dealings in this city.
I wish.
I wish too, because then we could legally throw you in jail.
I love your sense of humor, Sonny.
I wasn't joking.
Oh no.
So,
Oh! It's so difficult with this game. Okay.
But just one quote, guys. They say you've taken down the whole Wessler empire. They say...
I say
Yes.
you're full of shit, Tim, and you can quote me on that.
Let's talk to her one last time.
What now? Where to next?
I think I should mourn, right?
You should.
But I don't know what to feel anymore, Sonny.
I understand, Natasha. You know, if you need anything,
Yes, I know where to find you.
see you around, sweetheart.
ma'am,
Goodbye, detectives.
Thanks again, Mon. If not for you, those furheads would have put holes in us.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
well, actually,
we
that
didn't.
wasn't us.
Yeah.
Then who was it?
Natasha.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was for us too, believe me.
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
Nope.
No, sir.
Then stop pecking around here.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So. Look at
You.
him.
What are you doing here?
I was just driving around. You know.
Trying to feed your grandpa? So? Was it a case? Were you, maybe investigating us?
What can I say, Sonny? Am I busted?
Oh, he
Did
was
someone hire
spying
you to
on
follow us?
us?
I just had to keep an eye on you and not get involved. That's all. I admit there were a couple of crazy
Who hired
situations
him?
where it was hard not to.
But you managed somehow, right?
A professional's a professional, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. So you won't tell us who hired you, whatever we do?
Unfortunately, I can't, my friend. I made a promise.
You and your promises.
Some people still take them seriously.
You're
Who
a real
hired
piece of
Filmer?
guano. You know that?
Of course. I've learned
Maybe
everything
Ibn,
from you,
Albert.
you old fart.
Let's
Hey,
talk to all of them
Olivia.
again.
Marty?
I just wanted to thank you
For what exactly?
for trying to save us.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job while I had it. Now my employee is dead, so I don't have a job anymore.
I
That's
didn't
quite
even
right.
think of that.
Of course you didn't.
Can I do anything to help?
I think I'll manage. I always do.
Hello,
You're a
Bosco.
good boy, Bosco. Nice work.
Good boy.
You know, folks, somebody's gotta take care of the real police work while you're tearing up the city.
Sorry for the mess, Bosco, but you know
You know
us.
us.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
How did you catch them? After the gunshot, I was sure these two would show up. They have a habit of doing
Yeah.
that.
They were already in cuffs before then, Sonny. We had the house surrounded. If you could have hung on, maybe nobody would have died.
Hey, a
Oh.
second longer and it would have been us.
That's your story.
Cluck you sideways, Bosco.
Hey.
Gentlemen,
We're honestly very sorry it had to end
Very
like
sorry.
Yeah, this peacefully.
for myself, I'm glad, gentlemen. I would have sincerely regretted it if we had to shoot both of you, but unfortunately,
I
that
mean,
seemed
they
to be the
tried
only
several
solution to
times.
this, rather nasty situation. Fortunately, it didn't turn out that way. Joyful.
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long, chickens. Wessler may be dead, but his empire still won't crumble.
Oh, look at that. He can talk.
In complex sentences, too.
Yeah, or something like that.
Amazing.
Yeah, okay. That's it?
So, here they
Oh.
are, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicken Police in the flesh.
Damn it, Tim. Drop it and cluck off.
Oh, no, boys. This time, you deserve it.
Oh,
What the cluck did you
thanks.
say, boss?
Stand up straight and try to look like someone who's glad to be alive.
Is he? Is he though?
Yes, sir. We'll try.
Ooh, attention, Chicken Police. Say cheese.
The Chicken Police is back together. Wessler's empire in ruins. The ruthless roosters are back in town. Fall of an empire. That's nice. Oh. We're not included in this game. Okay. Mostly because during the development of the game, all these species have been declared extinct. According to the lowest possible scientific estimate, between 200 and 2,000 extinctions occur every year. This is 1,000 times higher than the natural extinction rate. That's a pretty nice call to like raise awareness for extinction rates. Oh, look at that! Marty, Sonny's, like, I don't know, mugshot thingies. No, it's not a mugshot, but... Oh, that was really good. So, I've seen that there is like more material, like behind the scenes stuff. I'm really looking forward to look into this, and I think I'll just do an like extra episode of this where we can like just go through it together and yeah, just look behind the scenes together. I'm just gonna watch the outro here. That's really cool. I had a lot of fun playing this game. I really enjoy detective stories where I can you know, get my inner Sherlock Holmes out. And yeah. Oh look, Sonny and Dr. Quetzal with the same voice. Yeah, it was very good. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed that Louis is not the evil mastermind at all. It made so much sense. Like, guys, please. And yeah. Oh, look, they made some like 3D models. Oh, that's so very cool. Oh. Oh my god, they included the pets. How cool is that? Bosco, Sonny. Oh, that's so cute. So, yeah, that's it.
It's dead.
That's it. Very cool. Do we get an epilogue? Yes, please, please. Yes, yes, yes.
Natasha?
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
Talk.
You know very well.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha. But if it's any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now. Somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig all day. It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
I have
Maybe
this
you're
art
right.
club.
Maybe.
Oh. Go find her, Sonny. No. Hello guys, and yes, I'm gonna spare you that senseless babbling around I will do for another few minutes here. And basically what happened is my camera died like 2 times in a row and I couldn't fix it and I gave up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm planning on making a review of the game in a separate video, and yeah. So if you wanna know how how much I obviously enjoyed the game, you can yeah, wait for that. I think it would be in about a few weeks to, like, you know, go through the game again, look at like every little aspect of it, and yeah, rate it. And I hope you had fun. I really enjoyed the game, and I hope you will join me in my next videos and let's plays on this channel here. So thank you, and until then, bye!